Hey everyone, and welcome to my flip through for Quilts, Barns, and Buggies, Amish, Quilts, and Proverbs coloring book, illustrated by Julianne St. Clair. It's published by Coloring Faith. This book has 90 images in here. They're double-sided images, but they're perforated, and they're on a good stock paper. So you do have double-sided. Oops, that was the image there. You have your to, from, and a date on there, and they are perforated. So you can, if you have a picture that you like, say on this side, you can rip it out with an eye, and you will lose the picture on the back. But you can still give them as a gift or something like that if you want to do it like that, or put them in binders. So let's go ahead right away. It is on pretty thick paper. It's kind of like the papers that you get in the licensed coloring books, like the Game of Thrones coloring books, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to kind of like lift up like this and kind of slide like this, get all the pictures. So I apologize, but it's double-sided. So first you have your title image here, which kind of gives you a look into what you have. You have a lot of the quilt patterns and stuff like that. They're gonna be like really, really beautiful when they're finished and colored, but it's gonna take probably a lot of detail because there is small lines and everything. So on this left side, you have a nice farmhouse with a nice quilt and stuff like that. You'll see a quilt in every single thing, every single picture of the thing. So you have hands build houses, love builds home with the quilt design. As I was saying, it is perforated, so if you want to make this into a picture for someone, you'd end up losing this picture on the other side, or vice versa. You have the quilt is integrated into the hills there. Let's see, there's a quilt mandala here, different sayings. I'm not going to read all of them, just kind of like save time in the video. But then you have, usually you have one image of a scene and then a proverb or a saying to go with it. This one, I really wanted to do this one, but I chose another one in here that I'm going to do first. But there's really, really nice patterns in the quilt stuff. It's nice. This book would be really good for like gel pens or fine liners because of that. So if you use them or like to use them or want to use more of them, this is a good book for it. Picnic scene, and then you have like a little, yeah, it's the same patterns. I think they're on the quilt over here, the same pattern over there pretty much. You have a fourth, oh, it's just it's two. I thought there were four ones there. You have is kind of like this nice thing. Like this one here would be really nice if you want to frame it and color it and frame it. Orchard scene. This will be nice to save for the fall time, because the harvest falls like that, all the pumpkins. You have loving does not empty the heart, nor giving empty the Loving does not empty the heart, nor giving empty the purse. Right now my mind's kind of like on the bed because I'm filming this right before I go to bed, so I'm like tired right now. So that was really nice. That would look really nice too. Like if you can get in there with paint and like do backgrounds on other acrylic paint and then have like a gel pen or something like that to sparkle out of it. Yeah, nice barn scene. I love how like the lines and stuff like that in the hills, because it looks like the quilt patterns and everything. And this is one that you've seen in my coloring book haul. I love this picture because they illustrate, you put the details of the people sitting in the buggy. And here you go. Here's a better look at one of the quilt mandalas in the book. Quilt mountains. And it has a saying to go with it: the higher the mountain, the deeper the valley. And it's how it goes with the same thing. The key to confidence is to realize life is a gift, not a right. And they have this nice little farm scene with all these little flowers, just really, really high fun to color probably. I have this one I want to do. Next, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the sign. The thing back here, I might just put some paint over it and maybe come through with the white, like a white paint, and kind of write the words in myself. I'm not sure yet. What I want to do is I just kind of left this as a 2-page flag page, but this paper will take pretty much anything, any medium except probably paint, or not paint, watercolor. You would probably have to go very lightly on the watercolor because of the fact that it is a thicker paper, but it's not watercolor paper. So if you use it sparingly, I really like this one too. But and this one as well. I love the flower design with the quilts. But if you use it sparingly, you should not have any bleed through or tearing of the paper. But I'm not going to test that because I'm really horrible at using too much water. Yeah, well, I just love the designs of the quilts into the in the land. Usually I don't like that, but this book is just really cute. You have we solemn are aware of what's cooking until the pot boils over, and you have nice preserving going on in the scenes. Just this is one book that is like all like really really beautiful, but like you don't know where to start with it. You have a nice pie. Like I said, this book pages here. This would be just fun to pull out a gel pen, pull out a marker, go over it, and shade it with pencil, whatever you want to do, and just go through and just relax. Like it looks busy. I might look busy on camera or in person, but it's just really, really relaxing looking. That's why I had to pick it up, because it does have a lot of tiny lines in there, but it looks like more of a relaxing book. Like this one here, it'd be so fun to do all that little bricking and stuff like that's in there. I want to do that one too, but it's like I want to do too many pictures in here. I can't decide which one to do. That's why you'll see I haven't done any in this book yet. Like that one. That one's going to be really fun to do. That one's a gel pen page, most definitely. And there's a lot of images. They said 90 images in, or did it say? Yeah, 90 images in here. So you have a lot of pictures. So even if you want to do like say this picture here and not use like have this page here, it won't even count because there's so many pictures in there that you don't have to worry about giving one as a gift and coloring one up, putting it in a frame, and losing a picture because of the fact that there is plenty of pages in here. I'm kind of just flipping through it a little faster, so if you want to kind of look at a page, you can pause the video. That would be really fun to color too, with all the leaves, stuff like that, and there's different designs in all the leaves. And it's a book with a very thick spine, so I'm trying to kind of hold it back so you can see the images without covering them up too much. I really like this one, the flowers in this one as well. I don't know, it kind of looks like a game board or something like that, doesn't it? Like the designs, it looks like something would be like kind of like a game or something like that. That one's really cute too. Look, a little girl sitting on the quilt outside. But what's nice about it is you can kind of do a color palette here. You can also kind of continue the palette on to have like a blanket for the scene, the same color palettes if you wanted to. That one's really nice. It'd be a little, like you'd have to kind of focus on one thing at a time to get done, but it would look like it'd be a fun one to do. I like this one too, all different shoes from the adult. You don't have to like maybe like kid or teenager to like little toddler. And we're coming up to the last little bits of the book here. This one I think I might start with the rosemary or thyme leaves and the flowers. Have a merry heart does a a merry heart does good like medicine. You have a little bit of the company there. So that is Amish, our Quilts, Barns, and Buggies, and Amish Quilt and Proverb coloring book. The link to this will be in the description bar below if you are interested in it. Sorry, I'm tongue-tied today. Anyways, until next time, have an amazing day and happy coloring.